Chapter 19. Jay. Ina removed the vine that moored the raft from the rock and tossed it to him. The loaded raft had sunk a bit lower in the water when he had climbed on, but it still floated. This might just work, he thought. First step, test out the sail. He used the branch in the bottom bend of the sail to rotate towards the wind, and even though it was a gentle breeze, the sail quickly ballooned outwards and he felt the raft starting to move. Before he knew it, it had crossed to the other side of the cove and slowly came to a stop as the edge encountered the sandy beach. He had to let go of the sail to jump down and push the raft back out of the shallows, then climb back on. Then he tested changing the angle of the sail to steer the ship somewhat. He knew ships usually had rudders, but he hadn't known how to make one. He had to frequently overcorrect and adjust to the ship's momentum, but he found he could go generally in the direction he wanted to. He decided to get it out closer to the mouth of the cove. Here, the waves started to get slightly bigger, and he could feel the raft log shifting slightly as they moved up and down. At one point, a slightly bigger wave splashed over the side, saturating the top of the raft. But it held together. One of the wicker baskets had been knocked over, and he let go of the sail to pick it up before it rolled off the raft. That idiot. The current's pulling him out, said Ina. Yup, said Obbs. It was then he noticed that the current had actually pulled him slightly out of the cove. He grabbed the sail and angled it to head back. In the time it had taken for the boat's momentum to shift, it had been pulled out even further. Now it was going in the right direction, but slowly as it fought against the current. Then he felt water against his feet and looked down. Oh no. The top of the raft had sunk low enough that water started to lap over the sides. Jacob let go of the sail, causing the boat to drift off course from the cove, and quickly started tossing the wood he had added for weight overboard. Why is he throwing everything overboard? Ina squinted at her eyes. Maybe there's something in the water, said Obbs. Ina started to move to go out into the water, but Obbs grabbed her arm. The Arkuth Naga could be arriving soon. You can't go out there. So they watched. Jacob was now standing in a full inch of ocean water after dumping everything off the raft, including the baskets. He wasn't sure why, but the raft was still sinking. He's sinking, said Ina. Yep, said Obbs. Damn it. Worse, even with the sail pointed correctly, it was no longer making progress against the current. He was slowly being carried out further. Now, his calves were in the water. He made the decision and plunged into the water. Swimming against the current was hard, but he felt stronger than before, and he made it to the shore, breathing hard but no worse for wear, dripping water onto the warm sand. But the raft! Damn it, he said. Ina came running over. We need to return to the cave. The Arkuth have arrived. It's not safe to be near the water. As she said that, a deep baritone sound, like a horn call, vibrated through the air. The what? Now! She cut him off. She grabbed him and pulled him to his feet. As they moved away from the beach, Jacob glanced behind him and saw the white sail far out in the distance. Anna's dream.